Hello, I'm Alex Gill with Anime on Location, and this is Adam Sheehan of Funimation Entertainment. It's been a while since we've spoken with you last. What news on the table?
Oh my goodness, it has been a long while. So the internet still is very popular. Anime is still here to stay. Wonderful things has happened. But I think more importantly, you want to know about Funimation. So since we last talked, we were owned by Navar Corporation at the time. We are now no longer owned by Navar. We're actually our own company. We're back to being Funimation Entertainment, just Funimation Entertainment, no other words underneath it. Our original CEO, Gen Fukunaga, who was the founder of Funimation, actually bought it back with some other investors that she were working with. So we are very happy to be working with that. And we still get to work with Navar because our time there was great, and they're still our distribution company. So there's a wide variety of different things going on right now with us, between bringing out new shows, which I'm sure we'll talk all about in a moment. But really the biggest thing since the last time has been the switch over from the company from being public to private. And for myself personally, I'm still doing some convention stuff here, but I moved from doing conventions mostly to running our new website, beta at Funimation.com. Soon to switch over to be the real Funimation.com without the beta part. So the internet is blowing up.
Right. Great stuff. Can you tell us some news about the beta site launch?
Oh, absolutely. The beta site launched this April, and basically we redid our website. We wanted to redo our website for a long time now. We just, everything else gets in the way. Making anime seems more popular, more important. So because of that, we basically kept putting it off. And the internet changed so much with social media, with Facebook, Twitter, everything out there. And we started putting a lot of our own stuff online, a lot of videos. You can watch a lot of our shows, a lot of different things out there. So because of that, we're like, we need to update our site. And when we're doing that, why don't we make this just an amazingly different site? And we decided to do that, and that's what the beta site is right now, or it's trying to be, as we're working on it slowly. And basically, it's a site where you can go there and you can do everything that you love about the internet. You've got, you can make your own profiles, like on Facebook. You can talk to fans and forums. You can watch streaming video of all the different shows, get news and updates about us, talk to us on forums and blogs, stuff like that. But you don't have to go to multiple sites to get that, because there's a lot of wonderful sites out there. We're not trying to replace them. We don't want to be. We're not taking on Facebook. We're not crazy. So, but there's a lot of things on there if you just want to get to the anime crowd and you want to see all the Funimation stuff without having to go anywhere like that. You can come to our site. And so far, fans are really liking it. I know basically they like the old site, but they like the new site a lot more. So right now we're enjoying that, and it's going to keep growing. It's very much the tip of the iceberg. We got a whole bunch of stuff going on there right now, but we're going to have so much more stuff coming. We're building it for fans, so we're going to let them have a lot of input on what we're actually going to do on the site next.
Wonderful news. Speaking of this banner that we have back here, Evangelion 2.22, how well is it doing? I imagine it's doing very well.
Oh my god, it's pretty much the #1 selling thing on the planet for anime right now. I mean, it's doing amazing. It's leading the charge for probably being the best-selling anime of the year for the entire catalog. It's looking really, really likely to be, hopefully, that by the end of the year. I mean, it's kicking major butt everywhere. And it's a wonderful movie. I mean, for the people who I know are out there who haven't heard of the movies yet, it's the original series remastered as movies, and it's if you've seen the original series, you're gonna love it even more. If you didn't really see the original series, you'll still totally dig it. It's incredible. Yeah, 1.11, the first movie of this line was awesome, but 2.22 blew it out of the water. It's just incredible.
Are there certain rules that you have to abide by when you're working with the Evangelion property, since the series has such a developed fan base?
There's certain considerations. I wouldn't call them as much rules. There's general licensor rules that they'll give us, like don't crop off Shinji's head when making a poster. General stuff like that. Really simple, easy stuff. But overall, basically, we do take in consideration the many, many years of loyal, hardcore fans when we're making these films and putting them out, or marketing them at least. Especially on the dub, or working with whatever extra features Japan might have, or what other things we actually can put into it. So we take that into consideration, and we try to do a solid for all the fans out there. But at the same time, also, it is a mass product. We know Evangelion, there's so many casual fans. There's people who aren't even anime fans who just like Evangelion, or might have heard of Evangelion, but if we sell it the right way, they might check it out, which might get them more into anime, which is what we want to do, is grow the fan base. So we take a heap and spoonful of consideration for the fans when doing it, but there's no actual exact rules for it.
I think Evangelion is a great gateway for anime if you're going to get into it.
Yes.
Summer Wars has also been doing very well. For those of you who don't know what Summer Wars is, can you tell us about this motion picture?
Oh, absolutely. Summer Wars is funny. Last year, Summer Wars and Evangelion, we had two amazing movies. Two of the best movies I've seen in a long time. And I mean movies, not just anime, movies. But Summer Wars is an amazing film that we brought out last year. Almost got Academy nomination for. that basically is a story of this one kid who's he's a math prodigy. He almost made. He came second place in like the Japanese Math Olympics. And the most popular girl in school says, "Hey, I need someone to be a part-time job, and you should come and just be my, help me out with my family over the summer." He agrees, and as soon as he gets there, he finds out it's like, I kind of lied. You've got to pretend to be my fiance for my grandmother who's kind of sick. At the same time, there's this world called Oz, which is kind of like the internet but on crack. And everything flows through it. Everything that you do, everyone's got avatars on their cell phones and their DSs. It's set in modern day. But everything runs through it. Public works, hospitals, businesses, everything runs through it. So if Oz goes down, bad things happen. But supposedly, it's unbreakable. We've all heard that before. Something happens, and this AI, this what we call artificial intelligence in the system, shows up and starts wrecking up Oz. And the main character, the boy, the math genius, is kind of involved in there by accident. So he's basically trying to fix what's going on with Oz, and the family itself, you see, is a little involved with what's going on as well with Summer Wars, excuse me. And it's this wonderful story that's in two worlds. It's literally in this virtual world that's trying to save the real world, and you've got this family drama that's just so touching and so amazingly well put together that intertwines personally between a small group of people, but really it felt globally. It's a wonderful anime it's got a Miyazaki feeling to it. It's a movie that you can show your mom, you can show your kids. For everyone out there whose parents go, "I don't get this anime stuff, I don't get what you're into," show them Summer Wars. They will understand afterwards. It's beautiful. I watched it 5 times, and every time I'm like, I'm not going to cry this time. I'm not going to cry this time, and I fail every time. And yeah, it's doing that, and like Evangelion are just doing amazing. We had a theatrical run, sold out almost every seat. It did an incredible one. It's doing amazing on Blu-ray and DVD. It's an amazing film that everyone should own.
Great stuff. How about the work Mike McFarlane put into the Summer Wars feature?
Yes, Mike McFarlane, the ADR director for Summer Wars, he put a lot of extra time into it because he's wonderful. He also did Evangelion 2.22 and Eden of the East and Master Roshi on Dragon Ball Z. So he did a wide variety of different things, and he really loves his work. He loves art, he loves anime, he loves the fans, he loves direction, he loves working with the actors, and he doesn't like put out any product that isn't 100% awesome. Good is not good enough for Mike McFarlane. And Summer Wars is definitely one of those ones. He saw this project was such a big deal that you could reach further than the normal shows. It would be bigger than anything else he's probably worked on before, or at least the broadness of a new audience. That he brought in multiple people from other studios. Because we're based out of Texas, and we got a lot of actors down there we could pull from. But he was like, no matter what, we're going to find the right people for it. Michael Cinder Nicholas is the voice of Kenji in it, with the main character. He lives in New York. We had to reschedule a whole bunch of different things to bring him down, but he was the perfect person for the role. And he found other people like Brina Palencia, who plays Natsuki, the female in the movie, and just amazingly perfect. So his time and role into that was well spent and well put together. I wouldn't imagine anyone else doing it. And fun fact, he was working on that at the same time he was trying to finish up this movie and start the Eden movies. Homeboy didn't get to sleep for like 3 months. So yeah, I mean, I remember seeing him, and it's just like, it was like, "You look like you're kind of dead." It's like, "I think I can go home today." "What day is it?" I'm like, "Thursday." He's like, "Oh no, I can go home tomorrow."
All right, another classic is going to Blu-ray, Yu Yu Hakusho. Tell us about the process of getting this series onto BRD.
Oh, we are so happy to have Yu Yu back out. We always think of Yu Yu as Dragon Ball Z's little brother. It works out so well for us. And Yu Yu Hakusho, we call it, we had a chance to get the Blu-ray rights for it and remaster it. We're like, yes, please. So we actually went out and remastered the entire series. From the original materials we had, cleaned it up, looks beautiful, looks gorgeous, and threw it on DVD the way it was intended to. So we're just bringing it out. We're actually selling it here exclusively at Anime Central before it's even in stores. We're giving away free autographed Justin Cook, the voice of Yusuke Urameshi, hats to everyone who buys one now, too. So we're doing a whole bunch for Yu Yu. So yeah, the fans have been lining up to get it, so we're expecting really big things from Yu Yu because, well, it's Yu Yu.
All right, great stuff. How do you feel the future and anime and Blu-ray will be progressing in the future?
Oh, I think it's great. I think Blu-ray is definitely one of the many directions anime's going. Like all media, they're going in multiple directions. DVD's not going anywhere. You got Blu-ray, you got digital, you got streaming, you got all these different things out there along those lines. And we're seeing Blu-ray sales pick up, and the anime fan, the anime consumer out there, including casual, hardcore, anything on the line, they all actually buy Blu-rays more than double the amount of the rest of the country. They own more Blu-ray players, about double, and they buy anime Blu-rays, Blu-rays in general, about double the percentage of the rest of the country. So they're early adopters, which is great because we can see the trend before Hollywood sees the trend, which is helpful to keep growing that industry. But yeah, like DVD sales basically, still do well at us for conventions, but Blu-ray sales have really, really picked up. So we're loving that. So Blu-ray is definitely what the direction. Fans want quality, and Blu-ray brings you quality. So that's really what we see going on there.
All right, great stuff. Any other current or upcoming projects you can talk about with us?
Well, we just announced that we're picking up some shows recently, like Fairy Tale. We just announced recently. Panty and Stocking, which is a crazy little one. Yeah, that's another wonderful, wonderful. Wow, what the heck did we just pick up? Awesome. High five for that one. Yes. We've got some fun stuff coming up this summer. We can't talk about just yet, but we're excited about. Our big co-pro titles, we're doing an anime for Dragon Age and Mass Effect. So those are our big ones. Basically, everyone's like, oh my god, give us information, which we don't have yet, because being that we're starting from scratch on these ones, because we're going to co-produce them, it takes a lot longer, because we've got to make the whole thing and then put it out. So, but we're really excited about all that, so stay tuned for more on that stuff.
Well, it's great to hear about those new BioWare projects. Adam Sheehan, everyone, thank you very much for your time. It's been great talking with you.
Thank you so much.
Hello, I'm Alex Gill with Anime on Location at ACEN 2011, and we're here with Adam Sheehan of Funimation Entertainment. And you just had a panel outlining all of sorts of new things that are going to be happening in the future. Can you tell us more about what's coming down the pipe?
Absolutely, yes. We call it our industry panel. Last night we announced that we picked up a new show called Is This a Zombie? Or the Japanese name, and I know I'll get this wrong, Watashi no Zombie Desu, something like that. But basically just translates to Is This a Zombie? And it's a new show where basically you've got this kid who basically gets killed by a serial killer, but brought back to life by a necromancer to be this kind of minion. But it's actually a wonderful comedy because hilarity ensues within all different things. So new that I still need to go watch it, but that's what they're telling me it's about. On top of that, we also are very happy to announce we got the new Full Metal Alchemist movie, The Star of Milos, which is a standalone movie. It's not actually part of the Brotherhood world. It's actually what we call it's owned by itself. And they just Ed and Al do some amazing things. There's actually a trailer we showed for that too that they gave us. So we're really excited about that. We also went and talked about our new Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood mobile game, because we're demoing it this weekend on iPad 2s. Basically, it's going to be a Facebook-based card game based on Full Metal Alchemist, but you can also play on Facebook for free, or we'll have an app reasonably priced for Android, iPhone, and tablets, and the iPad, and along those lines. So far the fans are liking the demo, and we're really excited about it as well.
All right. Sounds awesome.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.